Over the last couple of months, Minecraft has grown bigger than it's ever been. With everybody seemingly returning to the game, Minecraft is getting more interesting because of its changing player base. I mean, PewDiePie came back and has created one of the most interesting Minecraft survival series ever. It's obvious that, especially right now, Mojang would want to capitalize on Minecraft's returning success and throw a wrench into people's expectations. A few weeks before Minecon Earth, Minecraft dropped a snapshot which literally nobody expected to happen so early on. In 19W34A, Minecraft released a handful of features, which, at a first glance, has not that much going on, but actually ends up getting fairly interesting. In this video, we're going to be talking about Minecraft Snapshot 19W34A and give our thoughts onto Minecraft's newest mobs, the bee. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. On August 21st, 2019, Minecraft was updated with a shockingly detailed snapshot. 19W34A added quite a bit to the game, all surrounding bees. Adding bees, bee nests, hives, honeycomb, and some interesting dispenser and redstone functionality, bees are quite interesting to toy around with. Like I said, at a first glance, they do seem really simple, but in reality, these bees are the bee's knees. If you want to find some bees in Minecraft, you need to go to a flower forest, a plains, or a sunflower plains biome. Heading in there, you'll find some various bees' nests hanging from trees. When you head to one of these nests, if you wait for a little while, you'll see one of our cute, fuzzy, neutral mob friends. And yes, you heard that right. Neutral mob. In the words of Mojang themselves, don't hurt them and they don't hurt you. Punch a tree and they'll get mad. If a bee does sting you, it'll leave its stinger in you and it'll die, dropping nothing. Don't go punching bees. On top of that, bees love flowers. It's literally their purpose. After gathering pollen from them, bees will fly back home to their nest. If a bee finds any interesting crops while going back to their nest, they'll oftentimes help grow crops similar to how bone meal works with their pollen. If you want to breed bees, you can use flowers. Breeding 2 bees will grant you the world's cutest and smallest bees ever. To top it off, you can grab a lead and actually pull them around. So if you want a pet bee, now you can do that. If a bee can't find nectar on its journey outside of the nest, it'll return home. If a bee's home has been removed, destroyed, or it doesn't have a home, it'll wander around until it finds one. If it rains, the bees will hide for a little bit, and at night, they'll sleep at their nests and at their homes. Bee nests and beehives have been added into Minecraft. Surprisingly, they have a lot of functionality. Spawning naturally in flower forests, plains, and sunflower plains, there's a lot you can do with them. When a bee visits a bee nest without any disruption, the level of honey in the hive increases. With a max of 5 levels of honey, when it reaches level 5, it's ready to be harvested, but we'll get to that in a little bit. When a bee uses the nest, they'll share flower locations with other bees. If bees already know the location of a flower, they'll decide to not share the spot. If you want to start making your own locations for bees instead of using bee nests, you can also make beehives. These hives can be made with wood planks and a honeycomb, which you can get by shearing a full honey hive or a full nest. These hives in functionality are exactly the same as a bee nest, just with a different texture. If a player breaks a beehive or nest with bees inside, the bees will bust out and be angry for a person disturbing their peace. If you steal honey, they'll also become fairly frustrated and might even attack you. If you decide to use Silk Touch, you get the block with the bees stored inside, which can be useful for many things, which we'll talk about later. Without Silk Touch, you'll lose a nest, but the hives are fine. If you don't want to get attacked, you can also try to calm the bees down. A way to do this is by utilizing campfires. Placing a campfire under a bee nest or hive will calm them down. This will chill them down and allow you to grab honey and a honeycomb. To top it all off, beehives and nests are also redstone friendly. Hooking it up to a comparator, you can see the redstone strength continue as the hive fills up with more honey. Obviously, there's bound to be a ton of uses here. Like I previously mentioned, the honey bottle can be grabbed from bee nests and hives. Even though it looks like a potion, it's actually a food item. Drinking the item will restore 6 hunger and 9.6 saturation, but it doesn't stop there. Placing a honey bottle in a crafting grid will give you 3 sugar and the bottle back. If you're out of sugarcane, this might be a quick and easy solution for you to getting some sugar. I can see this honey bottle being used for various other features later, like maybe potions, among other things. But honestly, even if it's just a food item, and a unique one, I think I'd be fine with it. Dispensers were also changed slightly with a few new uses. Dispensers can now fill bottles with water and honey. On top of that, they can also shear honeycombs from bee nests and hives. To do this, place the face of the dispenser towards the hive or nest and activate it with redstone. If you have bottles inside, this will grab the honey and place it in the bottle. If you have a hard time picturing this, it works very similarly to dispensers grabbing water from source blocks and placing it within buckets, only instead of spitting out the water, it holds it in a bottle. If you have shears, it'll spit the honeycomb out. This can be used in plenty of ways, and once again, I'm excited to see how redstone users are going to tackle this. To grab water, it can even grab from flowing water. It's an extremely unique feature that will definitely add a lot of functionality, namely automating the grabbing process, or at least making it a heck of a lot quicker. An idea that Michael and his chat had during a live stream when he was testing out the features of the new snapshot were bee bombs. When he accidentally broke a bee nest, bees came pouring out and started attacking him. He didn't think about it, but it definitely made sense. When his chat told him that he could grab the block, but with all of the bees inside using Silk Touch, the gears definitely started turning. Now, I know we agreed we wouldn't, but biological warfare may be upon us in Minecraft. Picking up a bee nest with Silk Touch and with bees inside, you'll be able to carry around an extremely large amount of mobs within your inventory. Placing that block anywhere and breaking it with your hand will cause the mobs to pour out and go attacking you. Run away quick enough and you'll escape the onslaught. This can be used to terrorize your friends. Want to fill a base to the brim with bees? Go in, place a nest, break the block, and run. Sure, they'll be on you for a second, but they'll lose their aggro and your friend will have to clean it up. One wrong hit and he'll have quite a few problems. Long story short, this one's gonna be kind of fun. For an entire snapshot about bees, I didn't think we would be able to cover this much, but apparently we could. Shockingly, Mojang added a lot to these guys, and this is only the first snapshot so far. I have no idea what's up Mojang's sleeve, but come Minecon Earth, I expect only more and more details. If we're lucky, the addition of bees means that we're getting a bug update, hopefully meaning that there's also going to be a lot of bug fixes along with some other new features. I can see why Mojang would want to push out the first snapshot before Minecon Earth, as to grab all the publicity that they can while Minecraft is most assuredly still very hot, and it definitely worked. Minecraft bees have been everywhere on social media, and if you haven't seen it and you're a fan of Minecraft, you may consider to even be lucky. All in all, I really pray that this update comes out and fixes a lot of issues with Minecraft Java Edition. I'd really like to see Minecraft servers get a lot of better treatment with this update and be able to finally utilize the architecture of more modern hardware like multi-core processors. I know that the Hypixel server may have recently peaked at over 80,000 concurrent players, but if Minecraft servers were more efficient and could utilize multiple processing cores, you can bet that their limit would be even higher than that. At this point, the server should already be extremely optimized. I mean, it's been 10 years. I know they've been worked on over the past couple of updates, but I'm still holding out for it to be even better. But what do you think? Are you excited for bees? Do you have any ideas for them? And are you thinking about weaponizing bees for yourself? Let me know in the comment section down below. But other than that, that just about does it for me for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself and Michaelmcchill, who co-wrote and edited this video, the channel and the video quite a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.